I wrote Good Choice, a soul story, over 20 years ago, or should I say it wrote me. I had gone through a big life crisis, and afterwards I was asking, what was I meant to learn there? Suddenly I was writing at all hours of the day and night, not a blow-by-blow plot of actual events that had occurred, but rather a kind of parable. All the writing that appeared on the page helped me put into context what had happened. It took the form of a fictional story of a couple of heartwarming consultations on a soul's journey. The first one is before birth, where the soul is a disembodied voice, all ready to find a body to inhabit. The soul goes into a waiting room where the consultants Lee and Joe help to find the exact placement it will need in order to evolve in this lifetime. In the last part of the book, the soul is now a nearly 5-year-old child. She finds her way into a magical corner shop where there's a mystical character called Mrs. Mills, a lovely little old lady who helps her understand the journey to come and helps her to choose the protective behaviours that will get her through the next stage. So, 20 years ago, I typed up this story neatly as a gift to myself, assuming it was merely for my own self-help. I stored it away and never looked at it again. Fast forward to 2014, when I had another painful life experience, in which I seemed to see many of my patterns replayed before my eyes, as if in a mirror. I felt such compassion for all those who are unable to challenge their patterns that are no longer helpful. I really feel for all those relationships that fail or become stagnant, simply because of unconscious acting out of emotional blocks. I had a strong urge to write about my awareness and share it with others. It was then that I had a sudden jolt of memory that I had already written the entire story, and there it was, hidden away on the top shelf of my wardrobe. Who is this book for? On the first page, I dedicate it not to one person, but to all who have been sleeping and are ready to awaken. If you're the kind of person who's ever searched for meaning, or if you're going along just fine, but you sense that there's something a bit off or so much more to be had, when you read my book, you'll know that you're not alone. As you enter my gentle fantasy world, you may find yourself carried along and resonating with parts of the story. It just may open doors to your own personal and spiritual journey. I'm just a regular person like you. Unlike other authors of personal growth books, I don't have a string of letters after my name. The only thing I'm aspiring to become an expert in is my own life, and I don't think a degree will help me with that. Good Choice is not at all instructional. It's merely one person sharing her story. I love this quote by the poet Rumi, which echoes the last pages of my book. Don't be satisfied with stories, how things have gone for others. Unfold your own myth.